Hey everybody, Donnie from Adex Clubs. Today we're going to be talking about squats. We've got 3 squats that I'm going to show you today, and each one is progressively harder. So that means by using the same weight club, you can make your squat harder and challenge yourself in a different way to put a different load on your body. So the first one that we're going to show is the shouldered squat, standard for all club work. Take your club, swing it up into a front swing, a clean, rest it here on your shoulder, shoulder park, and we're going to be going like this. Now, as with all squats, anytime you squat, whether you're doing air squats, club squats, barbell squats, dumbbell squats, kettlebell squats, you want to keep your back and hips in alignment. You don't want to have this going on while you're squatting. You don't want your knees to be bowing in while you're squatting. You want your knees to track out over your toes. Try to keep your knee behind your toe. That's what you have to work on, which will be a mobility issue if that's what's going on. Keep your feet flat on the floor. I don't recommend doing squats on the balls of your feet. I like the feet planted and the drive coming out from the midfoot to the heel to force your body upward. I try to keep my shin as perpendicular as possible to the floor, to the ground. So when you have something that looks like this, that's not really too good. You want to be more like this. So you have to bring your weight back. You'll understand it, and as you're doing squats, if you're new to squats, as you're doing them, you'll find your spot where you're good, and then you can progress from there to make all the little necessary adjustments. Now remember, you can also look at squat tips from people doing barbell squats, guys that are power lifter squats, and try to emulate that, where they're showing the finer points, not just them doing the squat, but a tutorial on it. So anyway, the first squat we're going to do is the shouldered squat, which you park the club on your shoulder and you proceed to squat. I like to keep my feet a little bit wider than shoulders, point my toes out just a little bit, not turning my foot all the way out. I don't know if you can see it. I don't turn my foot all the way out. I just give a little splaying to give me a more rooted power to the ground. I screw my feet into the floor, and as I'm squatting down, I'm going to torque my knees out just a little bit, not a lot. And I'm not twisting my knee. I'm just kind of like putting the weight and twisting the foot into the floor a little bit. So your shoulder squat will look like this. Now, I'm a parallel squatter. If you want to go below parallel, that's up to you. Just keep your butt from tucking in. You want to keep your butt out. So again, you can put it on either side. Hold the club where you're comfortable, either 2 hands or 1 hand. I like to do one-handed. Squat down and then back up. From the side, it looks like this. Squat down and back up. See, all the weight was in my heels. My toes actually came off the ground. The second squat that we're going to do is a squat from the order position, or when you finish a clean, you end up here, the club in the center of the body. It's a little more challenging. You want to squat down and then squat up. Squat down and up. Okay, and the last one is going to be a squat with the extended arms. Keep the back straight, tuck back, arms ahead. And there you go. These are your 3 club squats. Try them out, see which one works good for you. Practice on doing them. Mix them up in your routine. Start with the shouldered squat, move to the one that's in order, and then the extended arm. See you next time. Cut.